Hello, it's Jane Hanlon here, the Mortgage Club Manager from Wise, and welcome to today's Ask Jane. The question today is, what is best to do, a further advance or to actually look at rebroke a case? In actual fact, you should do both. You should look at the further advance, which will take quite a lot of work, approach the lender. It is quicker. It is, in most cases, there's no legal fees. You will have to pay for a possibly evaluation, and you may have to pay lender's fees. The amount that you can borrow will depend on in most cases, on if your house has gone up in value. And the rates that will apply will be the rate at the time you apply. Some lenders treat further advances as new business, so you get the same rates. Other lenders will charge a slightly higher fee. They do differ. And of course, you may wish to charge an advice fee for a further advance. I think the key questions here and for you and your client is how much can they borrow and what extra flexibility you can have with using a further advance. The next step is to compare it with the whole of the market. So in other words, start the case again. So you've not only just done the further advance work, you're now going to look at a whole new case. Depending on when you took out the original mortgage, most of the rates are lower and they also offer better features. So compare the costs of rebroking now. You've got an advice fee, you've got solicitor's fees again, you've got lender's fees again, you've got a valuation fee again. More importantly, you may have a redemption penalty. So you compare that figure with the cost of the further advance, which the rate tends to be higher. Taking into account the redemption penalties, we can let you have a simple Excel spreadsheet which you put the figures in, which will show the extra cost to the client. The most important bit is the break-even point. At which point does the client benefit from possibly rebroking? In your rationale, you have to record life expectancy. So will they actually live long enough to reap the benefit? And the important effect to also document is the effect on the estate from using a further advance. So you can work out the total borrowing over a set period against the effect of rebroking over the same period, and you can justify the savings. Make sure that is recorded both on your notes on research and also in your suitability. There is no right or wrong answer, but in current times both should be considered. I think it's all too easy to go into a further advance when in actual fact the client may be better off having a whole new rebroking case. It's particularly useful if there's no redemption penalty. For example, in 2014, Aviva brought in the fact if you had a joint application and one of you died or one of you went into long-term care, then there is no redemption penalties if the loan is redeemed within 3 years. You don't have to move, you just redeem it. You've also got some of the lenders with downsizing or even upsizing and porting of the options. Basically, you can use lifetime. The word lifetime doesn't have to be forever. It's only there for security. It's there for the Equity Release Council guarantees. So a lifetime can be as long as you want it to be, but you just may incur penalties. Do the two calculations and check which one is of best interest to the client, taking into account the costs and life expectancy, and obviously future requirements in going forward, whether they wish to move, downsize, port it, repay. Any questions or queries, please feel free to use the desk. We're here to help and support you with these kind of inquiries, along with any new questions that you may have to put to Ask Jane. Please just put on the platform or give me a call. Do hope you enjoy using AdviseWise and our services on the platform and the club and the help desk. Any questions or queries, please call. Keep busy. We're here to help. Thank you.